Hey, sweetie. So as you can see, the sun is shining fully again. And that means that it is a lot warmer inside here than it is outside. And that means that I can finally work on my workplace here inside and on my 3D model again, which means that I might finally be able to decide on some important decisions, like where doors and even windows will be. And that means that I don't have to clean every single panel. By the way, is that window like really dirty? Work, work, work before work. Right, let's make a dollhouse. So I have a bed, a couch, a closet, some interior doors which can open, and I have a sort of floor already, just for fun. I have been living in an almost off-grid mobile home for some time now. I get electricity that is generated by solar panels, and in the warmer half of the year I have running water. Not in winter though. And to keep it warmer myself in the winter, I have put a lot of straw around it because of the high insulation value. And that worked pretty well actually. It had some downsides as well, as the straw was very attractive to little critters like mice and also rats. And despite having a pirate cat, yes, she's a little pirate, she's very good at catching mice and even rats. It wasn't always possible for her to reach them, and it would take up to 2 to 3 weeks before she would actually catch them. And in that time I would just randomly wake up from scratching nails, mice running up and down on the roof. I'm sleeping with my head right behind this window, so that's about an inch between me and very fresh halls. This is what has kept me awake for the last few nights. Scratching sounds, animals still in there. I'm going to get rid of these straw bales. I'm just so done with that. Another downside is that the wind keep trying again and again to blow the covers away, and that the sun has just destroyed the plastic of the covers itself. So I have trouble again and again to keep the rain out of my straw. And it gets even worse, because I not only have trouble keeping the rain out of the straw now, but also out of my mobile home, as I discovered a big leak in it. So this wasn't planned, but I really need to work on this first before anything else, before it gets any worse. It seems like the old sealant is just cracked and broken and the rain can seep in. So what I'm going to try to do is get all this straw away, the old sealant out, clean it, dry it, put new sealant in, and hopefully that will dry things up inside as well. In here it is still dry and quite well, but somehow it just got in here, probably there where it's been leaking the first time as well. As you can see, the floor is all wet here, and right in that corner it seeps in up against gravity, probably because the wood is wet and it just soaks through the other wood and then it just creeps up and up and up. So that is miraculous, but it's happening, sadly. So I need to find out where all this water is coming from and seal the leak. Yeah, this is bad, but It has dried before, so I am confident that once I have found the leak, sealed that again, it's going to be all right. I may have found a very simple solution to this. This corner is like this. If it's closed, water can come through here, then seeps in here, and then it can go two ways. It can either go down this side, or it could be leaking in, create a disaster downstairs. But if I get it loose and just redo that, it might just fix the problem. So that might be a problem solved, at least partly. But first I need to get more water to clean it all, because I don't have running water here in winter. That didn't go exactly as planned. Taking off the old sealant wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. Then it started to rain and the wind is blowing so hard that I just don't want to be outside anymore. And to top it all, I didn't happen to have the right sealant for this kind of job. So instead of overstretching myself and finish it now and doing a poor job on it, I am going to take my time, rest somewhat, get the right sealant and wait for better weather. I've got the right sealant now. This is one that stays flexible forever. So if I put that on, it will just not dry. That is the only sealant I can use for this kind of jobs. If you're driving, everything is trembling so much that a normal sealant, even a flexible sealant, will just worm its way out of it and it just lets loose at some point. This one, it will just stay like bubblegum forever. Things always look so much better when they are cleaner. It's still very wet, but it seems to be a little bit drier than it was. So let's fix this. This side isn't looking as pretty, but I'm not here to win a sealing contest. And I have sealed about 2 times before, maybe 3. So I don't have a lot of experience with this, but this is really weird stuff. It just won't stick to the material that I want to seal. It just rather sticks to my fingers, whether they are wet or not. So I'm not quite sure if this is all done. And I'm not even sure the leak is here, but I just want to be sure. Okay, this might work. But I really hope that it will seal it off. I really hope. And if not, then I just have to search for the real leak again. So yeah, I hope that this is done. Here it is, the moment of truth. Will it stay dry? So this is how it is right now. It is still wet, but it is drying. So if it's going to get any wetter, I'm pretty much screwed. I know for sure that there was water leaking in from here. You can see the stripe. That was where the water was coming down. So yeah, let's test this. I am very curious. Wow. That's great. This is still dry. This is still dry. Only a few drops. They probably came in from here or something. Test number 2. Some water is leaking in here. Look at that. There you've got your leak. Okay, so this is the problem. It's right there too. So, where the leaks were, it is now dry. And I am very happy with that, because that means that what I sealed is actually sealed. So that is very hopeful. It's only that now I have a third place where it is leaking. It's just loose and very dirty. So I'm going to clean this, clean that, put some sealant in and place it back. And then we'll see if the water can still get in. This is going to be fun. Whew, that is done. It has become rather cold in the meantime, so I am going to go inside. So I hope this is drying at night so I can finish this off tomorrow. It's cold and windy today, so I'm going to try to make fast work of this, and hopefully the leak in my mobile home will finally be sealed. Finally, it's leak-free. So now that that is done, I can finally get over to my other house again. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.
We are Evie and Lynn, and we are joyfully jumping through every obstacle that this project is throwing at us. What? Well, what? Well, sometimes, yes. Sometimes you get very angry, or very sad. Yeah, well, then I probably got every reason to be so. Evie, yes? Being reasonable and being emotional do not go hand in hand. Oh, well, on the other hand, you can be the reasonable part, and then I can do the emotional part. and you can do the watching part. Ooh, and the subscribing part, and the commenting part. Yeah, all three for the price of one. Yeah. See you next time. Bye. Bye. It's not that bad to be emotional. Shh. And I get the happy emotions too.